Hey, welcome back. So we're standing here on one of the coldest days of the year, just waiting outside Sitchin. I can't see the van parked at the end of the parking lot, so I'm going to head on inside. Hopefully the service guy's got it already and the paperwork done and we can get it collected and get home. So today the mission is to get those installed in the van. But first I got to build myself a base because the little plastic legs that Ikea kitchens come with, I don't think I'm going to cut it, so.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life.
Once we get this frame made, then we can look at putting the units in, and I think we need to modify the one unit because it needs to clear the wheel well, or the wheel arch. But it's going to be a bit difficult because there's quite a few drawers and we need to make sure that obviously it clears the runner. So that's pretty much what's next. It's literally freezing today, but we're going to try and push through because building a van in winter is never fun, but it has to be done.
Right, I'm just about to get started on my wallpaper. Cut it to size. I'm going to stick it on here. We went with a little bit of green and trees to obviously blend in with everything else. And the trees give it quite a nice naturey feel. We've had a little bit of a shock as to how wide it is. Now obviously we knew what we were buying and we did measure everything out when the van was empty, and when the van's empty you've got a lot of space to play with and everything seems huge and you know everything will be okay. By the time you fit everything in, there's a reason they call it tiny living because your space disappears.
So one thing when we decided to buy the cabinets, there are two sizes that Ikea makes. They make a 370 and a 600. So just bear in mind, obviously, that you want to take that into account. We went for the longer ones because we wanted bigger counter spaces. So it was a bit of a compromise in space in the walkway, but that was something we were willing to accept. Feel my hands. I've been standing outside, not you.
No, do not.
So it's like literally snowing outside.
It's only -2, really.
And we've done pretty well in the snow, I think. Like we've kind of got the kitchen done, almost. It's just the last unit basically to mount in.
Which we've just realised we have a little bit of a problem.
Yeah, we haven't finished cladding the door, which is an issue. But I think we've got a bit of a workaround idea for that. So I've just finished trimming the back of this last unit, and then we can literally basically screw it down. So I don't know if you want to maybe finish that now, do it tomorrow.
We'll do it now.
Alright, we'll do it now. Cool, I think that's that for that. We finished the kitchen here, so mounted. Done. Today is the day we put the countertop in. Pretty excited. I've been looking forward to this for quite some time. It's literally been propped up against the wall outside our front door for like ever. So I've basically pre-marked it to the angle that meets the bed. It's about 10 mil out. Unfortunately, the van being the van, things are slightly off square, but we're not too worried about that because it is a van at the end of the day. Basically next, once I've cut this, I can offer it up against that face and we can mark out for this, obviously the support pillar that's here, just to allow it to come flush with the side of the van, and we can look at then trying to put some sort of backsplash in, like tile or whatever we decide. One thing about these tabletops, they are really heavy, eh? Like I prefer like plywood, or they are a bit heavy. We have taken into account this is the heaviest part of our entire build. I think the whole kitchen comes to about 150 kilos, which is quite substantial really. It was a bit of a worry, but I think just to try and build all the cupboards, I mean not cupboards, drawers, it's just easier to buy it sometimes. I've cut it the wrong way. I've cut the tabletop the wrong way.
You can't be serious. You're joking. I'm not going to be a very happy camper if you cut it skew after I told you how many times you have one shot.
What are you talking about?
Is it skew?
Are you skew?
Is it... I'm going to come over there and beat you. Is it skew?
No, it's not skew. No,
Okay.
let's check. Actually, I'm not sure. Let's see.
It's not here you got to worry about. It's on the end over there you got to
What are
worry
you talking about? There, it's perfect.
For
It's
now.
literally perfect.
For
Come on.
now. Look at the end.
It meets perfectly.
Look at the end. I want to see the end. What I'm concerned about is I want him to show you the end of the other side of the kitchen counter and see if that's actually straight.
It's straight.
Is it straight?
Yes, not.
Are you sure?
No.
Are you sure? Alright, well
perfectly straight.
done. Don't make me stress for nothing. I'm just hiding out in my corner trying to finish my wallpaper. Basically when I've been sitting here 20 minutes trying to decide whether I want white or black. I mean, it's not a big life choice, but I just can't make up my mind. What do you guys think? White or black? Like, for real. Honestly, I cannot make up my mind. I have a white small one, which makes it maybe look like sort of finished off, like an even flow. Or I've got black, which I haven't cut to size yet, but you can kind of get the idea. Or that. Actually, I think I now prefer the white. The more I play with it, the more... I don't know though. White or black, guys? White or black? Let me know.
So as you can see, we got a little bit more done that evening, managing to cut a hole for our sink and our hob, and also mounting our tap. But unfortunately, we didn't get around to finishing all the plumbing as we didn't have all the fittings we needed. Join us in next week's video as we tackle the plumbing and try and get all that connected. Ciao for now.